Wednesday. It's Wednesday. It's crafting time. I'm excited to be back here on the main page crafting with y'all. It's I feel like it's been forever since I've been here crafting. I know I crafted a lot over the weekend, but I haven't crafted here in a while. So welcome everybody. Say hello.
For my little friend.
Say hello when you get here. Let us know you're here. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know how you're doing today. I just totally redid my entire plan. I had a completely different craft planned and realized I didn't have an integral ingredient for it here because I don't have everything moved over here yet. So I had to change plans last minute. So we're doing something totally different than what I had planned, y'all. Hello, Miss Catherine. Hello, Miss Judy and Becky. Hello, Jerry and Kathy, Nicole and Melissa and Susan and Carol. Hey, how are you guys? We're going to craft. We're going to share some stories from the weekend. We're just going to have some fun today, guys. So if you're up for a good time, you want to have some fun, you want to see something pretty in the end, stick around, hang out, because that's what the plan is, okay? Hopefully you guys can all see okay. We've got a little bit of a weird setup going on here, but we're making it work. Hello, Miss Debbie. Hello, Marie. Hello, Carolyn. Hello, Marcia.
Caroline.
And Carla. Hello. Tim is sending out the text message, or he just sent out the text message, so it should be coming through. Hello, Miss Janet. Hello, Miss Joanne. How are you guys? So I was going to use the iFlex wood product, but I realized I didn't have the right, or I wasn't sure if I had what would work for the right glue, and I didn't want to screw it up, okay? So I'm going to get the right glue. It suggests, and I said the other day when I showed this to you guys in the swag bags, that I think you get it wet. You don't get it wet, you use heat. You use heat for it, and it's moldable and makes it flexible to the shape you want it. But it suggests to use an adhesive like a wood glue, and I don't have any wood glue, so I'm gonna wait and try to use the right thing. I probably could use the E6000, but I'm not 100% certain, and I didn't want to mess up the one that I had. So we're gonna wait, and we're probably gonna do that on Friday. But today, hello, Miss Sharon, we are going to craft with our Happy Fall Y'all galvanized metal cutout from the shop, because that's what I have here in the shop. I happen to have this board. I have no idea where it's from. This was gifted to me in a bag of goodies this weekend, and for the life of me, I'm trying to remember who gave it to me. Y'all were throwing stuff at us so fast, I lost track of who handed me what. So if you are here and you gifted this to me this weekend, let me know. Let me know that it was you. Hello, Chris McKinney. Hello, Tammy and Peggy. Hey, Blakely. Good afternoon. Hello, Sarah. Thank you for sprinkling. Definitely sprinkle, spread the love. Somebody who does that will be gifted. I got an extra one right here.
What?
Will be gifted this metal cutout that I'm using today, okay? So sprinkle, spread the love. And we're going to gift it, but we're going to have some fun while we do it, okay? I need to get my YouTube comments to pop up here because they're not showing. I don't know how. Oh, there they are. Hello, Felicia and Teresa and Sharon and Kimberly. You've been crafting most of the day. I love that. While saying to myself, I wish Christy was feeling rested and would come on live, and here you are. Here I am, Kimberly, here to craft and create. Hello, Miss Candace. So we are going to create this, and we're going to share some stories from the weekend. We're going to tell you about Dave the Intruder. We're going to tell you all about Dave the Intruder. So Dave the Intruder. So sprinkle the love. What just happened?
What do you mean?
The camera.
Whoa, I don't know.
I think the battery died.
Well, that's what it looked like.
Let me, hold on. It might go wild on y'all. Uh-oh. I was curious what was going to happen if the battery died, y'all.
You got the charger?
It's in the bag up there, but I don't know if we have something long enough. Y'all, I got a new, fancy schmancy, little thing. And, the battery died. I should have thought to charge it. Let me, oh, Lord. Y'all, hold on. Please hold. Please hold. Please hold. We will get this figured out. Tim's going to get a charger. Will it balance there for a minute? YouTube, you're like, we're good. We're good over on YouTube right now. Facebook's going a little wild and giving everybody a little bit of hurricane action. Speaking of hurricanes, all of our friends down in Florida, hang in there. We're praying for you, and check in with us when you can, okay? Hope you guys are all doing okay. Kathy has her Cotton Chaos shirt on today, too. I know it is so stinking cute. It is. It is. I at least got it so it wasn't laying on its side, Tim. It's kind of, sort of, a little tilted weirdly. Miss Sharon sees us. Yay! Okay, so first thing I'm going to do while Tim gets the cord hooked up, we're going to go ahead and put some antique wax on this, and we're going to stain this darker, okay? I want a little bit of darker surface because our galvanized metal is light, so I want to kind of have mostly dark in the background, okay? We're going to add some other colors in there too, though. We're going to make it a little farmhousey, a little distressed kind of feeling. So, I know, I see y'all, I know, I probably gave some of you some motion sickness there, and Tim's coming in to plug you in. He's probably gonna get you a little motion sickness too. I'm gonna hold on to this. Hopefully it works while it's charging.
Well, the other day.
I gotta hold you in place. That's what we get for upgrading technology. That's what we get. We're like, oh, let's upgrade the technology.
You're plugged in.
Okay, I need you to hold this steady. We need to power it on because it's not on, it's just charging. Hold on. Your fingers are right in front of the thing, just so you know. It's just blinking at me. It might need a second. It might need a second to get at least charged up enough to where it will power on. I'll go. What a nightmare. What a nightmare. You're all crooked. Hold on. Well, we're gonna let it charge for a minute. Oh my gosh, y'all, what a mess, what a mess, what a mess. If you're new here, yes, we're a hot mess. We're always a hot mess. We're gonna leave you a little crooked for a minute. Oh my gosh. We gotta give it a minute to charge enough, I think, to power on, because it won't power on. It's got like a motor thing in it to like tilt, and it's really, really awesome when it's charged. But I made the mistake of not charging it. And
well, you were asking what it's gonna do.
I did. We did mention this the other day. I said, I wonder what happens when the battery dies on it. You know, does it stay stiff or does it go limp? It goes limp. It doesn't stay stiff. It will not function without the batteries, clearly. So I got to make sure.
A lot of things don't function without batteries. Just saying.
Yeah, it needs a little help. So. It needs a little help. We're gonna let that charge for a minute. I apologize if you're crooked. Bear with us. Bear with us. I'm gonna stain this, and then I'm gonna try and power that thing back on. Oh Lord, y'all, that's just
That's just us.
That's just the way things go around here. That's just the way things go.
It doesn't look horrible.
It doesn't look horrible. It's just a little.
I mean, it's a little wonky, but.
Just a little wonky. Just a little bit. It's fine. You watch anyway, anyhow. Aw, Shelly. Well, I'm glad you're gonna stick with me through the. Wonky, we're a little wonky, so it's okay, right? It just fits us perfectly because we're a little wonky. I'm using a baby wipe to stain my board here. You can use whatever technique you want.
Missy.
You can use a brush.
Batteries needed. That happens with age.
It happens with age, yes. Batteries required. Batteries not included. Oh my gosh.
Batteries never included.
Oh my goodness, y'all. Oh my goodness. So, I like to use the diaper wipe to apply my antique wax because it's wet and it just helps it to, just disperses it nicely without having to use a spray bottle and all that jazz.
I feel like I'm on a roller coaster.
I know, it's like a roller coaster ride. You didn't know you were going to the amusement park with us today. Oh my goodness. So, so we're gonna share some stories from the weekend. Sprinkle, sprinkle, spread the love. Your friends might enjoy these stories. We had
Gina says she's turned her phone wonky, so we look straight now.
There you go. Just tilt your phone a little bit and we'll appear as if we are not crooked and conk-eyed. I know, right? Robin says I'm used to being conk-eyed. I know. Cock-eyed,
Well, just,
conk-eyed.
you know,
I say conk-eyed.
except for those of you that are watching us on the big screen, then.
Then it might be a really conk-eyed because the big screen, yeah.
So,
Okay. I do have more antique wax.
Hey, y'all.
I just don't like to waste it, so I'm using up the last. I'm getting the last little bit out of this bottle because I don't like to waste it. Because who likes to waste some antique wax, right? Don't even talk about age. I just saw a picture of myself. Oh, Kathy. I'm sure you are looking beautiful in that photo. We are our own worst critic when it comes to photos. We are. I know sometimes I'm like, woo, look at me in that photo, and everyone else is like,
Naya
it's a
says,
nice
do
photo.
the stories include batteries or they limp after a long weekend?
Well,
Naya, how's the weather?
how you holding up with the kids at home? I'm sure you're gonna get some storms. Naya is a little further inland, right? And a little bit more on, I always get mixed up, Florida geography.
I think she's on the Atlantic side.
How you doing, Naya? Let us know how you're
She's
doing.
on the ocean side.
But they can get some pretty gnarly storms, So, yeah.
Melissa says your sweaters always match your shirts.
I try. I have lots of sweaters. I try to make my sweaters match my shirts. Oh, by the way, this is my Cotton Chaos shirt that I opened with y'all last night. Oh, there it is. Isn't it cute?
Hi, Pat.
Fits perfect as always. You can still get in on the T-shirt club, you guys. It is still open for just you guys here. So it's in your other window. It's in your window. I had your window open for you.
You didn't?
Yes, I did. I didn't close it. I didn't close your window. I left it for you. I just
opened up
minimized
another
it.
one.
I just minimized it for you. Those are just popping on. We know it's crooked. We know it's crooked. We had a little mishap with our batteries and things got a little wonky. The wood, I don't know where the wood came from. It was gifted to me this week. I believe this is from probably like Hobby Lobby or Walmart from their little wood section. There were no stickers on it to tell me exactly where it was from, but it's definitely a crafting surface. But this is 12 by 12, so you could use any 12 by 12 surface that you can find, okay? Whatever you got. Jenny Roberts Day got her Cotton Chaos Club shirt yesterday and loves it. I know, me too. We can all be twinsies. That's the best part, is we all got cute matching shirts, and we can twinsy together, even though we're not together. Coastal Georgia, wind has started, no rain yet. Well, hang in there, hunker down. Naya says we are on the East Coast. Me and the neighbors have a couple of hurricane drinks, so everything looks crooked. Everything looks really crooked for you today, doesn't it? Now that I'm all crooked. I'm gonna try and power this baby on in a minute here. We're gonna dry this first. Dry our antique. So we got a story for y'all, okay? Well, we got lots of stories, but we're gonna start with our hotel intruder. We had a late night hotel intruder, like no joke. Somebody walked into our hotel room when we were in bed. Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you all about it, okay? I'm gonna tell you all about it. I am gonna take some colors. I'll just add a little.
Ooh, Missy says their timeshare on Sanibel Island is toast.
Oh, that's such a bummer. Such a bummer. Such a bummer. It's such a nightmare process. Like, you know, you live there and you know there's the chances of, you know, that potentially happening. And even if you've got all the insurance and you've got all the things and layers of things, most importantly, you get out and you're safe. That's what's most important. But the rebuilding process, I can't imagine. We had a house fire and lost everything as kids, so I understand the rebuilding process to an extent and the losing everything to an extent. But like,
Andrea says y'all have the strangest experiences. We do.
Weird things follow us, okay? Weird things happen to us. So, let me tell you my paint color real quick, and I'm gonna start telling you the story. We have Wedgwood Green,
Oh, we weren't sleeping yet.
Antique Gold. Oh no, we were, well, I wasn't
Well, I
sleeping
was-
yet. Tim was kind of half in and out. And Terracotta. Okay, so that's it. Anita's a Terracotta. Ceramicoat, Antique Gold, and then Ceramicoat Wedgwood Green. And then I use the Antique Wax first. So we're just gonna add a little bit of color
Ooh,
to this, okay?
today's your sister-in-law's Tammy's birthday.
Today's Tammy's birthday. Happy birthday, Tammy.
Nice. Oh wait.
And she
Yeah.
gets a hurricane for her
Today's
birthday.
mom and Jordan's birthday.
And Jordan's birthday. Happy birthday, Jordan. Happy birthday.
And he's
Happy
watching.
birthday. There we go. Woo!
Woohoo!
Woo! We got power. We got power. Happy birthday, Jordan. Everyone say happy birthday to my little nephew, Jordan. He is the cutest little thing ever. Cutest.
He's
cutest.
awesome.
He's awesome. Him and his sister Riley are so sweet.
She's awesome.
Happy birthday. She's a good big sister. She's a very good big sister. Okay, so I'm taking some of these other colors and I'm just kind of adding some here and there to get some little pops of color. Okay, it's gonna look a little weird for a minute, okay? It's gonna look a little weird. We just want some pops of color happening here. A little here, a little there.
Oh. You're upside down.
Whoa, what the heck? Oh,
You're
Lord.
upside down.
Oh, goodness gracious, what happened? How do I fix that?
I don't know.
What? Okay, y'all. I'll make sure this thing's fully charged next time. Apparently it's still a little weak. Facebook just did a somersault. Sorry, y'all.
That was awesome.
Oh my goodness. We'll have to keep an eye on that. A little bit of orange here. A little bit of orange there.
Let's see.
Little pops of color.
On Facebook, they're all wishing Jordan a happy birthday.
Thank you, guys. Happy birthday, Jordan. A little bit of green. Because why not? Because I like the green.
Why not?
Because why not? We're going to dry this. Maybe not as much green. Get a little bit on our edges, too.
I know, Brenda, right? It feels that way. She says, oh no. How did that go? Up. Oh no, I'm getting drunk. Just feeling that way.
You're feeling that way and you haven't even had a sip, right? You haven't even had a sip. All right, so story time. Let's do it. We're going to dry this. So we checked into the hotel on Thursday. We got there Thursday. We had a couple meetings that we had to go to and things to confirm with people. And we needed to check in. And had a great afternoon. We popped in live with you guys. Was that Thursday? We popped in and said hi to you guys live from the hotel and showed you around a little bit.
Was that Thursday night?
Thursday was pretty low key. We hung out by the pool for a little while and just kind of relaxed and kind of had a low key evening because we knew Friday was going to be a busy day. We had to set up everything.
Hi, Deborah.
We knew Saturday was going to be a long, busy day. So Thursday we were doing just low key, just kind of hanging out. We saw a few people that were already in town.
Oh, yes, that is a heating apparatus.
My heating apparatus, because you can't say the wrong things around here because you definitely get in trouble for it, okay? Get in trouble for things you don't do around here, too.
Oh, yeah, Blakely said it was Thursday. Yeah.
Okay, so Thursday, just low-key. So we are all in our hotel rooms. Tim and I went to the pool. We went down the slides. We had some fun.
We had a blast.
The slides. Can we tell you about the slides first, and then we'll get to the intruder? Let's talk about the slides first, because that happened first. But,
No, it didn't.
yeah, Thursday.
Oh, yeah, the slides happened before.
Thursday, yeah. I want to
Yeah.
get a little bit of color on my edges, just a little bit. I got that edge and that edge. So we went, you guys, the slides. We stayed at Bronner's, and if you ever go to Frankenmuth, there's multiple places you can stay.
We didn't stay at Bronner's. We stayed at Bavarian Inn
Bronner's.
Lodge.
Bavarian Inn. Wouldn't that be fun to stay at Bronner's, the world's largest Christmas store, though? Wouldn't that be fun to, like, spend the weekend there and sleep there and everything? That would be fun. But no, we stayed at Bavarian Inn, and they have multiple pools. They have multiple pools, multiple like massive hot tubs that are like the size of people's round backyard swimming pools.
Oh yeah.
They have putt-putt golf inside. They have a whole arcade. They have a karaoke bar in that area that we'll tell you about another later or another at some point, because that's a funny story in all in of itself.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my little sanding block that was gifted to me today. I think by the same person that gifted me. It was in the same bag, so I'm pretty sure it was the same person. If you're here and you gifted this to me, tell me, because I forget who gifted me what. We had lots of little bags of stuff. So I'm just gonna kind of blend these a little bit to tone it all down. What?
That's a serious little
That's
sand
a
block
serious
there.
little sander. It is. It's a little gator. It's like the big gator. So the pools were fun. Tim and I did the, and Tim, Elaine, and I went down there, and the water slides were so stinking fun. I screamed a little bit on the way down the first time because I'm a little bit afraid of the unknown. If I don't know what's coming, and it was dark, and so I just like. It was in the volcano, not volcano, the what is that thing called?
I don't know.
The cyclone thing that you spin, there's lights, but when you're going through the tubes, you're going into a dark tube. It's dark, it's scary.
Not that dark.
You don't know what's coming. It was dark.
It's not that dark.
It was dark. Trust me, it was dark. Not as dark as the other tube, but it was dark. All right. So we kind of got some colors going on there, okay? I am gonna come back a little bit and just
What kind of
a little bit more antique wax, because I don't want to add too much white. If you want a lot of white, hold on, you can go heavy, leave it like this and go heavy with the white, but I don't want too much white because I don't want my happy fall y'all to get lost, okay? So I want it to stay on the darker side, okay? So this is kind of like a
Yes, Dawn, it was dark-ish.
multi-step process. So it
wasn't that dark.
It was dark-ish. Okay, it was
wasn't that
dark-ish. So I screamed, and when we get out, Elena was like videotaping, and she's like, it was easy to know when you were coming because I heard Mom screaming. I'm like, great.
Yeah.
Great.
And
So
she was right behind me.
it was a double tube, so we were together, and no, I was in the front. I know I was in the front because I had
that's
your
right.
feet. Because whoever's in the back, their feet wrap around and kind of tuck under your arm. So you got someone's foot right here and right here. Like, here's Tim's foot. Here's his other foot. What am I
The
looking
little
at?
kid.
Oh, the little kid is peeking in the window. That's cute.
You got his face up there.
He's trying to peek in through the
Perfect.
tinted perforated stuff. So here I'm like, this is a bad idea. I should have went in the back. So here I got Tim's feet. Hello, right in my face. He wouldn't have liked my feet in his face either, but I have cuter feet, okay? We'll just go with that. I have cuter feet. So, all right, so I'm going to, I don't want to go too heavy. Just kind of toning down the color a little bit, making it all kind of blend with our antique wax here.
They finished up the window stuff last night. It looks better than it did the first time.
Looks a lot better than it did the first time. There's a couple little spots that I'm unsure of that I just want to make sure is going to hold up the way it's supposed to.
Get ready, guys. I'm gonna grab some
So,
names here in a minute.
So we did the tube, and the tube was fun. It was a ton of fun. I survived it. I didn't scream as much. I knew after the first one I screamed so much. I was like, I need to not scream so much because I could already feel the scratchiness, and I knew I needed to save my voice for the weekend.
Say hi to Rosalind. She's a newbie.
Rosalind, welcome. I'm glad you're here. You guys, this is subtle, and I don't know if on the screen it's going to show, but it just tones it down, okay? So some of this color, it tones it down a lot, okay? And just keep working with it, keep playing with it until you get it to where you think it's good. I just want a little bit of those.
Play with it till you get what you want. Is that what you're saying?
I did not say that.
Well, that's what it came across
Did
as.
not say that. You got paint is one of those things. You gotta play with it until you get what you want. Yes.
All right.
So, anyways, where was I?
We digress.
Where was I?
I was getting names.
Tim's getting names for our Crafty Mail bucket. We are doing double the bucket on the first. Double the bucket.
We
just need to change it to 2 names on the first because
Probably.
that's what I'm better at.
Yeah.
I never forget the first. I always like get busy and lose track of the 15th.
All right, we have Diana Drury, Bambi Simpson, Amanda Powell Hart, Jenny Roberts Day, Denise Wingler, Connie Nicholson, Rebecca Ferrand, Amanda Powell Hart, Connie Nicholson, Sharon Henson, Kimberly Buck, Kim Schnell, Ramona Roberts, and Teresa Matheson.
Happy birthday, Terry. Terry's birthday was the 25th. Happy birthday. But I knew I needed to save my voice, so I was like mindful to not scream so much the next time. So Tim decided they have another one. It's a tubeless water slide. And I was like, nope, I'm not doing it. I'll do water slides all day long, every day if I have a tube to sit on. If I have to free fall,
Love
water
slides.
Tim.
I love
Tim.
water slides.
There's a lot of things that Tim won't do. Water slides, he will do all day long.
All day.
He loves a good water slide. He does.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's how we're looking so far, guys. So see, we got a little color popping through.
Welcome, Purpose K.
Now, I need another plate. I used up my plate. Did you get me more? You got me more?
Look at that.
He brought me extra plates.
I put them in a safe location.
So now we're gonna grab our vanilla, vanilla.
So, I went down this other tube. Okay. I love water. I love water slides. Absolutely love them. However, I'm slightly claustrophobic.
I doesn't like tight, dark spaces.
I have to see. If there would have been light through the whole tube, I'd have been fine. I'd have been on all night. But it was dark. You couldn't see what's coming. That's where I have an issue. So
yeah. He came out, and I wish I didn't get the video camera up in time. He was literally like, like the look on his face was like petrified.
Yeah.
It takes a lot to get Tim to look petrified. He was pretty petrified.
Yeah, I can't do. I have to see what's coming.
We're just gonna drag.
And then I'm good.
I just got a little bit on there. I put some on. I wiped some of the excess off on the plate, and now we're just gonna.
Jennifer, I'd love the Ferris-Shoot.
And just gonna give it a little bit of a chippy look. I'm not gonna go too heavy because I want it to mostly be dark.
I'm not gonna go too heavy.
It didn't go too heavy. It's gonna be like in chunks here and there.
Are you using the wax I gifted you, Lynn?
Not yet. I had to finish this bottle, Miss Lynn. That yours is gonna be the next one I open. I had a little bit left in this one. I didn't want to waste it. So
hi, Miss Lynn.
Oh, I wanted to.
He's back.
Our little window peeper.
Our little window peeper's back.
A little window peeper. He's about like 3 years old, 4 years old, maybe. Oh, maybe 3.
Oh, now he's having fun with the yellow line.
Yeah, he's having fun. He's turning every rock on his little walk. So this is another one. You just kind of play with it till you get it looking the way you want it to.
And that's the thing. It's for going down most of the a lot of the water slides in most of the parks, they always have a tube option, so you don't really have to be that strong of a swimmer.
Well, and the water's like this deep.
Yeah,
like
it's
like when you get to the bottom of the tube, the water was literally like waist deep on me. So it was like maybe this high. So it's super shallow. So
yeah, it was about 2.5 feet deep.
Those ones, usually the bottom it's not too deep. So it wasn't too bad. It was pretty easy to get out of it.
When will you all be in the new crafting room now?
We were just talking about that. We need to get everything else moved over. We've been, ooh, see, I went heavy there, but that's okay. I'll clean that up. I'll come back with my little sanding block and remove some where I got.
No, they did not have a wave pool.
No.
But they did have, they had a couple of nice pools. They had an adult only.
Oh, they do have an
pool
adult-only pool and
and
hot tub. They did.
So
Sound like they were having fun though. The one night we were down there, we're like, it sounds like there's a bunch of kids in there, but it was all
did.
adults
It was
having a
all
good old
adults.
time. All adults. So that was what we did Thursday. That was it was a ton of fun. So then Thursday night, we get some dinner, we're hanging out, keeping it low key, going to bed. Elena's sound asleep in her bed.
She's snoring.
She's
sawing logs
out.
right away.
Tim was not far behind.
I was in and out.
He was not far behind. And all of a sudden, well, Trevor, the kids went on a late night taco run, okay? Taco Bell. They had to go get some tacos.
had
And
to run
so
to
they
the
were
border.
they were in our room and then they had left. And then probably maybe 5-10 minutes later, I hear the little beep beep on the door. And I'm like, oh, wow, that was fast. They must have forgotten something because there's no way they got there and got back already. And all of a sudden I hear a manly voice. Now my boys are technically men and their voices are getting deeper, but this was a more mature, masculine, manly voice, okay? And I knew I didn't recognize it as my boys. And so I hear, there was a choice word that was in there that I shall not repeat.
Something about a long walk.
Something about it being that was one of a long walk, okay? Because it is kind of a long hotel.
Yes.
And I'm like, so I hear that, and next thing I know, he's got stuff in his hands, and he walks right in. And you know, you got the hotel room, you got the little entry area, and then you've got the beds, and then the other bed, you know. So we were in the bed closest to the door, and Elena was the next one over. And he literally gets like right to like the foot of our bed. And he's like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And like retreats. I think what happened was Tim was laying in there. Thank goodness he had some shorts on.
Well, Elena was in there.
It's a good thing Elena was in her room because it might have been a little bit less on, or who knows.
Who knows?
We were keeping it PG because we had a 14-year-old in the room with us at the moment. So, but Tim didn't have a shirt on, and I think he like literally, I think he saw skin and was like, I ain't looking. Like he kept his head turned that way and slowly retreated backwards and was super apologetic. I'm not done, y'all. I'm not quite done.
Fayette. Make sure. Sometimes when Facebook does some updates, you'll have to refollow the page. So that could be why you're not getting notifications for it. Or make sure you're on our texting list.
And make sure your notifications are turned on. You can click on the little dots in the top corner, and you can turn on your notifications for our page as well.
So, and get ready, guys. I'm going to get some names here in a minute.
So I'm like, here, I'm gonna have a conversation with man. I'm like, I was just confused. I'm like, did your key open our door? And he's like, yeah. And, here I can't see him at this point. He's already retreated. And he's like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And he backs out. Well, he goes right down to the service desk, the front desk, and is like, letting them know, like, my key worked in someone else's door. And the hotel called us, and they, they were like, we understand. Did someone just walk into your room? And we're like, yeah, it was so weird. And they're like, well, was your door shut and locked? And I said, well, it was shut. We believe it was locked. I said, but the door does kind of stick a little bit. We did notice it sticks a little bit. And you got to make sure you give it a little, to make sure it latches. And, we think maybe that might be what happened. They're like, okay, well, we can send maintenance up right now for you.
Got him, guys.
And I'm like, no, Elena's sound asleep. Tim's back to sleep at this point. He wakes up because he hears the phone ring, but he was already going back to sleep. I'm like, no. I said, we made sure the door was shut. It's locked. We put the little safety thing on so nobody can come in. I think we're okay for tonight. Just they can come and look at it tomorrow. And they're like, okay. They were super apologetic and all the things. And they So then Tim's asleep, Elena's asleep. I'm on the computer doing a little late night computer stuff, and I'm checking all of our groups and seeing if anyone like messages and all those things. And like I said, some people were already in town. It was Thursday night. Some people had come in Thursday. They were staying the whole weekend, and I'm playing with this, y'all. I'm gonna dry this. I'm gonna sand it.
Okay, while you're drying
I don't want to get too light. I'm tempted to put more white, but I remember I said I didn't want it to get too light.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna
get some names. Okay. Get some names. I'm gonna sand this a little bit. It's gonna tone down the transition from the light to the dark a little bit.
Okay, we have, oh geez, Dorothy W. Loranger, Connie Nicholson, Jenny Roberts Day, Robin Collier Gibson, Missy Hubbard, Linda Carson, Tammy Dalton, Trish Lucas, Blakely Donnelly, Sue Downing, Teresa Matheson, Lavada Lavmere Vance, Dawn Marie Bejo, and Jennifer Ashby.
All right. Let's see how we're looking. So we I think I'm liking it. It's just looking very chippy and aged and distressed and old and all the things. I like it.
Yeah, so no, he wasn't in, they didn't make, I don't think the front desk made a mistake with his key.
No,
I think our door just didn't close all the way.
Yeah, our door just didn't latch properly. And so when the kids came and the kids left, we think it just didn't get latched properly. So even though he put his key there, it made a little noise, because anytime you put a key in front of a door, it's gonna make a little beeping noise. So he did that and then just pushed it open is what we think happened. So we're pretty sure that's what happened. So then he,
The virtual group, Lynn says, the virtual group asked if I sent him in there.
I know, right?
No, we should blame Lynn for that one.
Lynn's fault. So what happened was I was sitting there scrolling through, and people who were there for the live event were taking photos and posting their photos in the group that they were in Frankenmuth and all these things. And I look and I'm like, that's the man that was in our room. And I actually said it out loud. And so Tim was kind of in and out, and Tim's like he kind of like pops his head up, and I'm like, that's the man. He was in our room. It was somebody who was there for the live event accidentally walked in our room. It was someone's husband. It was our friend Laura Hudson from the page here. Her husband Dave came with her, and he was the one who walked in our room. Now, I figured it out that it was him. He didn't know it was us. He didn't know that he came into our room. He had no idea.
That's hilarious.
No idea. Had he known, he might have just gone and gotten his wife and skipped going to the front desk and be like, I can get in their room. Just kidding. That would have been funny.
Nice, and Lynn probably pushed him in the room.
So, right, Lynn, it's all your fault. So we were gonna get him back. I'm like, I'm gonna get him back.
The story at the event, Dave's face was turning red.
We had to give Dave a hard time. I knew it was him, and I knew he didn't know it was us. So I'm gonna glue this on, guys. I'm gonna use a combination of E6000 and hot glue to glue this on. But look how good it looks. Look, I love it. I think it turned out perfectly the way I wanted it to. So we're gonna glue this on. So Friday night, we had the boat ride, okay? So everyone was coming on to the riverboat on Friday.
And get ready, guys. I'll grab some more names here in a minute.
And I had a plan. I had a little plan. I knew when Dave came, I was going to say to him, I think we've met before. So it worked out perfect because they were like one of the first ones in line. They were like first or second in line. They were right at the front of the line. So I walked up to him. Tim and I walk up, and I'm like, I think we've met before. I'm pretty sure we've met before. And he looked a little like, huh? I said, you were in our room last night. He's like, huh? I said, did you walk into somebody's room last night? Yep. I said, that was our room. And then he just died laughing. His wife was laughing. Laura was laughing. He was laughing. We were laughing. It was pretty funny because like he had no clue that it was our room that he like barged into at 11:30 at night. And it was Tim's flesh he saw laying in the bed. And I asked him, I said, and I told Laura, I said, he was so respectful. Like the minute he realized he was in the wrong room, like he was not making eye contact. He like turned his face and he was like just backing out. I said, it's probably because he saw the flesh laying in the bed, not realizing or knowing and didn't want to find out whose flesh it was or what type of flesh it was, right? I mean, right? And he's like, that's exactly what it was. So we had to kind of give Dave a little bit of a hard time for being our our room intruder, our little room peeper, all weekend long. So, I mean, what's the odds of that? There were a lot of people at that hotel. What's the odds that one, it was our room that he ended up in. Two, it was someone from our event that ended up in our room. Because, I mean, Frankenmuth is a busy little town, especially this time of year. They had a lot of big events happening this weekend. So it was pretty funny that it worked out that way. All right, so I put some E6000 on. Now I'm going to come back with some hot glue. Ooh, I need to get some on my little curly stem.
All right.
Don't forget, guys, someone who sprinkles this video, we are going to, we're going to be gifting one of these metal cutouts too. So sprinkle, sprinkle, spread the love. I know, Sharon, it was absolutely hysterical. It definitely brought lots of laughs to the weekend. And Dave was a good sport.
He was.
Dave was such a good sport through it. I'm using my high temp hot glue because this is a pretty big surface and we want to make sure that that the glue doesn't set too fast. You want to work kind of quickly to make sure you get enough around. The hot glue is only going to hold it temporarily. This is the E6000 that's going to hold it long term, but we want that hot glue to stay set on there long enough until the E6000 does its job, okay? It's like a tag team effort here with the glues.
Okay, we have
I'm gonna center
Paula
this.
Hahn, Patty Campbell, Tony Taft Waters, Joyce Davis, Connie Nichols, Jennifer Swindoll, Tammy Dalton, Sharon Ministro
We try, Bonnie, we try.
Kathy Rumpf Andek,
Sometimes the fun finds us, though.
Sue Downing, Mary Griscom, Sharon Henson, and Teresa Matheson.
All right, so my E6000 is going to like be our long-term hold. The hot glue is just holding it for now.
Oh, whoa.
Like so. Look how cute. We could like literally end it like that and be done.
Susan says, better than the time we had in Minneapolis. We had a night from the heck, to put it in a good way. Cops got called, door got broken down, and tear gas.
Wait, what?
Whoa.
What? When was that?
Holy cow.
That wasn't someone that was at our event traveling, was it?
No. They were
Could you
in
imagine?
Minneapolis.
They were in Minneapolis. Well, you never know. You never know. All right, I'm going to create a
So-
bow, I think. Let me think. Do I just want the ribbons? Yes. Yes. I'm just going to do a little bow with some ribbon here.
Okay.
Little bow. So I literally just looped it around my hand, created some loops, and we're gonna tie it together.
Lori says, I've never heard of Frankenmuth before the event. My little sister was watching that 70s show, and one of the actors had a Frankenmuth t-shirt on.
Oh, what is the odds of that? That's funny. That is crazy. Yeah, Frankenmuth is an awesome little town. Awesome little town. It is so stinking fun. If you ever get a chance to go to Frankenmuth, do it. Do it. And it doesn't matter if it's Christmas time, summertime, fall,
doesn't matter.
spring. Spring is a little bit, spring and early to midsummer is a little, well, summer's busy, but a lot of stuff like on Mondays and
Mondays and
Tuesdays
Tuesdays.
is closed.
Yes.
So just keep that in mind, in the spring and summer. This time of year, they're open pretty much every day and all the way through Christmas. So spring and early summer, yeah, they're a little bit more low key.
I can put the shop link on there.
Oh yeah, we never put the shop link for y'all, did we? Yeah, this is from our shop, and we have lots of other stuff. You guys don't wait too long, because our fall stuff is going to be making an exit from the shop soon, because we're getting ready for Christmas. We're gonna start Christmas crafting really soon.
Okay, I pinned it.
Who is ready for Christmas crafting? Who? Anybody?
Show some hearts if you're ready for some
Yes.
Christmas crafting or whatever
Whatever that's called.
whatever that word is.
Whatever that's called. Should we add some little sprigs? Some little sprigs?
Oh, sure.
You think so?
I think so.
Y'all think we should add some little Dollar Tree sprigs coming out of here? I think so too. I think so too. And maybe a couple little flowers.
Yes, next year it is more than likely going to be in a different state.
Boy, Tim gave a lot away there. Some of the places we are looking at are...
Oh, and you said I gave a lot away.
You just said it's more than likely going to be in another state.
I didn't say it was going to be in a different
Well,
state.
I didn't say it. What
more
he
than
said.
likely.
I just said some of the places we are looking at. We are looking at places here too, but some of them are in another state. You still don't know where it's at. I'm telling you, we're bad at keeping secrets around here. Lynn must be here. Lynn must be here, making us tell our secrets.
Tim, I try to spot messages you comment on, the group names you call out, but I can never figure out where you are. Most of the time I can't figure out where I am.
Where in the comments?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and Facebook shows it like a little differently to us than it does to you sometimes too. It's not always shown, like sometimes the order of things looks different for different people, which is so weird. So weird. Okay. So we are sticking some little...
Kathy says, North Carolina is awesome, wink, wink. Tammy says, where's Lynn?
I know, right? Right? Lynn's not getting it out of us.
Yeah, Lynn says, I didn't ask.
That's all you're getting. That's all you're getting. That's all you're getting. All right.
Yes, Ann, it is hard to find good help, so she's stuck with me.
I know, right? I'm stuck with him. I'm stuck with him. Just not ready for frigid air, snow, and just miserable cold. Bambi, I'm not either. I am not either. All right, so that's where we are so far. I added...
Jenny,
whoops, my glue is not set. Hold on.
Well, we can't answer that. I don't know if we can answer that question or not.
Which one? Show me and I'll tell you if we can answer it or not.
Right here.
Hold on, I gotta get my glue going. Okay. Get that glued on. I don't know if we're gonna have new releases on Friday. I don't think we're gonna have any new releases Friday, just because we were gone all last week, and we are transitioning from fall to Christmas, so I don't think Christmas will probably come out next week, unless I get like a crazy hair and say, Tim, we're gonna do it now, which I don't think I'm going to, because I'm trying to keep my own sanity. I've been working on the storefront all this week, trying to get that stuff going, and just playing catch up from being gone for a couple days. It's amazing when you're gone for just a couple days how behind you get on things.
The metal pumpkin is in our shop.
This is from our shop. It says Happy Fall, y'all. It is in our shop. We are going to gift one to somebody today who sprinkles this video to their friends. So sprinkle the video. You might get a chance of being gifted it. If not, it is in our shop.
East or West Michigan. We are in East Michigan.
We are in Eastern Michigan. Southeastern Michigan is where we are.
So
I'm trying to be mindful of these Dollar Tree florals. Sometimes want to melt when you put your hot glue on them. So trying to go slow and to install.
would be so much fun to have Lynn come to Lynn for the next event. It'd be so much fun to have Lynn come to...
Have Lynn come to the next event? Lynn was at this
Yes.
event, and it was fun having her there. It certainly was
She's
fun
hilarious.
having her. Yes, yes. You guys, we had so much fun. We really did. We really did. So Tim put the shop link up for these.
Yep.
Fall will be leaving the shop soon. I don't know if I said that already or not, or if I just thought it out loud, or thought it in my head. Thought it out loud. I just thought it out loud. Maybe I did think it out loud. I don't know if it was in my head or out loud.
Massachusetts.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah, then I gotta say that state over and over again that I'm not very good at saying. They were getting me on the riverboat. They were
Sorry, you guys.
all making me say it on the riverboat.
We love all our friends up in Massachusetts.
We do, but I just can't say the
But
name of your state.
unfortunately, we will probably never have it in your state.
Because I would be
she
kicked
can't
off.
say the word.
I would be kicked off of Facebook just promoting the live event.
Probably.
Because I can't say it. I'd be
We
saying.
can say it's the state that's between this one and that. I don't know what Massachusetts is between.
It would be a
I suck at geography.
challenge.
So she would have to say it's the state between this one and this one.
I feel like. Isn't that cute? Happy fall, y'all. Do you guys, what do you guys think?
It's
Do you think
funny
it needs a
until Tim
hanger or
pushed
do you
her.
think it should be a leaner? I don't know if I have. I'm not in my craft room. I don't have my craft room stuff here yet.
What do
So
you-
I don't know if I have a hanger. A bowl, something. It might just be a leaner, but I feel like a bead hanger would be super cute on it.
You don't have beads?
I feel like it could be. I don't. I didn't bring beads. I don't. Y'all.
Ouch.
I might. Yeah. I don't know. I do like it like this. I don't have a lot of hanging space though, so I do like leaners. I tend to make a lot of leaners because I got a lot more like shelving, like tabletop space than I do wall space to hang. So I think it's cute the way it is. I think we're gonna leave it the way it is. What do you guys think?
stemware.
I know a bead hanger would be super cute. So if you recreate this, you can you can add a hanger to it. Oops, I'm like holding it weirdly off screen for you. So real quick, guys, this is in our shop. We are gonna gift one, but they are in the shop and Tim pinned the link. Also, make sure if you're interested in getting in on the t-shirt club while you can with the Girls of Cotton Chaos, with that link that's just for you guys here on the page and we can all be twinsies together. Make sure you do that. Tim can put that in the comments again for you because that is going to be ending soon. They can't leave it open forever. So I got to double check with them how long it'll be available for you, but I know it's still available today. So if you do want to get in the t-shirt club, don't miss out. This is your chance. I don't know when they're going to open it again, okay?
You know, I didn't put the shop link.
Venture County, California, Rebecca votes for. You never know. Florida will be a great place to craft as long as they don't have a hurricane happening. Because it probably will be around this time next year.
It's right next to New Hampshire.
This is just a good time of year for us as far as like it being a lull for us to have time to do an event like this. Our summers are insanely busy and I know spring is insanely busy for a lot of people and winter, again, you got all the holiday stuff. It's insanely busy. So
Jenny says we're gonna have to work on you Saturday for a hint to the new location.
I don't really know for sure yet. So I really can't give too much confirmation on anything anyways. So I don't know. Yes, Brenda, you could just hang it on a small nail. Yes. Is a cruise ship a state? Miss Candace, you're funny. A cruise ship would be fun. That would be fun.
That would be a blast.
Yeah. I'd have to think about like logistically planning and making sure that there'd have to be a space for us to craft somewhere
Really?
on the cruise ships. I wonder how that works.
What is
I wonder if
up
I can
with
just
these
call and be
people?
like, do you have any like spaces that we can use to craft in for me and all my crew to come and hang out on the ship and have an amazing time and craft together? I wonder who you would even call to like coordinate that. Like, I don't know. I feel like you'd have to like, I feel like there's some secret, private, special number that you have to get. And I don't feel like we are like that established as people. They'd be like, huh, Christy's Craft Room, who? What?
You're who?
You're what? It would be so fun, though. That would be
That would be
so
a blast.
fun. Look, everyone's putting in their votes. Desi says Illinois and not Chicago. Do you know what hobby shop I can get chalk paste from? Ooh, chalk paste? I don't know. I know you can get chalk paint at all the craft stores.
What is chalk paste?
Chalk paste, like Chalk Tour and places like that, they use the chalk paste. I'm not really sure. I've never gone looking for it at the store. So what I would do is I would Google chalk paste and see what stores pop up that might sell it. That's the direction I would go if I was looking for it. So
Pueblo, Colorado.
yeah. Oh, we got to gift this, y'all. We got to gift this, Tim.
Oh, yeah.
We got to gift this to somebody. So we're going to gift this. Someone who sprinkled the video, if you haven't yet, get to doing it because we are going to gift this. I'm going to leave it right in the bubble wrap. I'm not even going to take it out. But this is what we need.
It looks like that.
I love the way that sign turned out. Y'all, tell me the truth. Were y'all doubting me a little bit with my sign base? Were y'all kind of like, what is happening with that? It's looking a little crazy. It's okay. It's okay to doubt me a little bit because, you know, arts and crafts and creativity sometimes looks a little crazy before you get to the pretty. You got to go through the crazy to get to the pretty. And I'm sure some of y'all were like, what is she doing? Where is she going with this? But I think it came out pretty good. It came out the way I envisioned it. So hopefully you like it too. You could always use something like a piece of scrapbook paper or something behind too if you're not so into the painting techniques. You can always, Teresa says never doubt. You're so sweet, Teresa. All right, are we ready?
Oh,
Ready?
Amazon has chalk paste.
Amazon has chalk paste. Who knew? Who
So,
knew?
all right.
Somebody knew. Somebody knew. Who knew? Who knew? Somebody knew.
Who was it? Who was it? Let me find it.
Ooh, Linda.
Linda.
Collins knew.
Paula.
Paula knew.
Cheryl knew.
I didn't know Cheryl knew. Now we all know.
Lori was looking for it also.
Awesome. Check Amazon. Or you can, if you don't want to do Amazon, you can Google it and find out where else. But I bet you all the Amazons will pop up first. Right at the top.
They always do.
All right, are we ready?
There's a good possibility right there.
Ooh. My sister tried to talk me into that one. I'm not saying what it is, though. All right, are we ready?
Sure.
Scrolling.
Keep those names a rolling.
Scrolling.
Scrolling.
Stop.
In the name of love, before you break my heart.
Think it over.
Yeah, I think
You
that
left
went
me
over.
hanging. You left me
sorry.
to do the singing.
I'm
Don't
sorry.
leave me to do the
I
singing.
was in the middle of a belt.
Never a good thing. It's never a good thing when you leave me to do the singing.
Or when I'm in the middle of a belt.
All right, Tim's writing the name on a sticky note. He's going to hand it over, and we are going to find out who's going to get this. Who's going to get this? If your name did not get picked and you want this or any of our other wood cutouts in our shop, make sure you get over there and grab them, okay? Because fall is leaving the shop. All right, Miss Teresa Matheson. Miss Teresa, whoop, hold it over here for Facebook, over here for YouTube. Teresa Matheson, Miss Teresa.
She is on.
Is she here?
She is on YouTube.
Oh, she's a YouTuber.
She's a YouTuber.
Oh, YouTuber got it tonight. See, he does do both. We always tell you we do both. So Teresa Matheson, you send me a private message on Facebook. Pop over to Facebook and send me a private message. I don't even know if YouTube has that, like a message thing. If it does,
know.
I've never opened it and looked at it because I don't know. I'm still learning YouTube. Pop on over to Facebook, Christy's Craft Room on Facebook, and send me a private message with your address, and we will get this shipped out to you right away, so you have it for crafting for fall, okay? So you guys, we're gonna hop off here. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we will be back, I don't know, we'll be back, I know we'll be back Friday crafting for sure, but I don't know when else we'll be back, so just come back and hang out with us.
Who knows?
Make sure your notifications are on.
Yes. If you're not signed up for our texting to know when we go live, sign up for our texting, 810-374-0342.
Good job. You got it. You got to say it all.
Voila.
for it to flow out.
I got to say it slow until I know I got it right.
He
'Cause
got
I
it
got to
right.
think.
He did good. He got it right. All right, guys, we love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. And we'll see you guys soon. Okay, have a great rest of your night. Stay safe. Pray for our friends in Florida, okay? Bye,
Bye.
guys.